In an era dominated by empirical data and scientific rigor, the towering ice sheets and formidable beasts of the last ice age seem as remote and unreachable as the stars. Yet, nestled within the layers of ice and stone are stories, legends and myths that have traveled through millennia. What if these ancient tales, dismissed by some as mere fabrications of imaginative ancestors, actually hold kernels of profound truths, obscured by time but awaiting rediscovery through the lens of modern science? The Younger Dryas period marks a significant chapter in Earth's climatic history, characterized by a sudden return to glacial conditions which abruptly interrupted the prevailing trend toward warmer temperatures. This period, lasting approximately 1,200 years, began around 12,900 years ago and has puzzled scientists for decades. The Younger Dryas impact hypothesis posits that this climatic anomaly was triggered by a massive extraterrestrial impact, which not only affected the global climate, but also left an indelible mark on the human populations and the landscapes of the time. What if the cataclysms of the past were not just challenges to be survived, but were also transformative experiences that gave rise to some of the most enduring myths in human history? This sets the stage for a journey that intertwines the icy whispers of the past with the solid evidence of science. The sagas of Ragnarok and the Great Flood resonate through the corridors of time, often viewed as mere allegories or divine retributions in mythic narratives. However, beneath their dramatic exteriors might lie true accounts of catastrophic environmental events witnessed by our ancestors. Could these stories have stemmed from the traumatic experiences during the Younger Dryas period? The legend of Ragnarok describes a great battle leading to a devastating flood that resets the world. While the Great Flood myths found in diverse cultures globally often speak of a deluge so overwhelming that only a few survive, tasked with rebuilding humanity. Let's explore whether these myths could be cultural imprints of actual natural disasters that shaped the prehistoric world. Recent scientific endeavors have unearthed compelling evidence that supports the Younger Dryas impact hypothesis. Layers of sedimentary deposits known as the Younger Dryas boundary layer have been found across multiple continents, enriched with anomalies like microspherules, nanodiamonds, and high concentrations of platinum, indicators of an extraterrestrial impact. These geological signatures offer a tangible link between myth and reality, suggesting that the cataclysmic events described in ancient stories may not be fantastical after all. These scientific findings corroborate the dramatic alterations in Earth's history, potentially mirrored in the myths of Ragnarok and the Great Flood. So now imagine a massive celestial object, such as a comet, striking the vast ice sheets covering the northern hemisphere. The impact would have been a spectacle of apocalyptic proportions, unleashing energy equivalent to thousands of nuclear bombs. This event is believed to have triggered widespread wildfires, a sudden drop in global temperatures, and massive flooding due to the rapid melting of ice. The immediate aftermath of the impact paints a picture of environmental upheaval. The evidence suggests a scenario where fire and ice were not just literary devices, but stark realities that our ancestors had to navigate. In the wake of the celestial impact, the unleashed waters behaved with a force that is hard to comprehend today. These waters carved through the landscapes with such power that they reshaped continents. The Grand Canyon, often cited as a marvel of slow geological processes, may well owe its origins to this period of intense and rapid water flow. This section explores how massive, sudden floods could have carved out not only the Grand Canyon, but also other significant geological features around the globe. It challenges the traditional slow-paced narrative of geological change, proposing a more dynamic and cataclysmic model influenced by external cosmic forces. Could the myths handed down through generations be more than just stories? Indeed, myths may serve as historical records, allegorical yet based on real events. The cataclysmic end of the last ice age could have been encoded in myths to help subsequent generations understand and adapt to a world that had dramatically changed. By examining myths through the lens of modern scientific discoveries, we can begin to unravel the truths hidden within these ancient narratives. This analysis not only brings us closer to understanding our past, but also highlights the sophisticated observational skills of our ancestors. Ragnarok, a Norse reflection. The Norse myth of Ragnarok provides a vivid portrayal of an apocalyptic destruction followed by renewal. Elements of this myth strongly echo the environmental and societal disruptions that would have followed the Younger Dryas impact event. Fire rains from the sky, the sun turns black, and the earth sinks into the sea, only to rise again renewed and fertile. The Ragnarok myth could be reflecting real historical events experienced by ancient populations, suggesting a cultural memory of catastrophic environmental changes that were passed down through the medium of storytelling. The Great Flood across cultures. The myth of a great flood is one of the most pervasive across human cultures, appearing in the narratives of ancient civilizations from Mesopotamia to the Americas. These stories frequently involve a divine warning, a chosen survivor, and a massive ark or vessel symbolizing the preservation of life. When we compare these myths and highlight their common elements, we must explore the possibility that they originated from a single catastrophic event during the Younger Dryas period. These shared stories could represent a collective memory of a real and terrifying flood that left a lasting impact on human societies. The scientific reinterpretation of myths. Advancements in fields such as geology, archaeology, and climatology are now allowing us to reinterpret ancient myths in the context of scientific evidence. This part discusses how integrating scientific methodologies with traditional stories can enrich our understanding of both past events and the ways in which our ancestors made sense of the world around them. This interdisciplinary approach not only validates some of these seemingly fantastical elements of myths, but also enhances our appreciation of ancient cultures as astute observers and recorders of natural phenomena. The cataclysms of the Younger Dryas period did more than just reshape landscapes. They also had a profound impact on the cultural trajectories of human societies. These dramatic changes influenced the development of myths and legends, which in turn helped forge collective memories and identities. These narratives would have had an important role in maintaining social cohesion and transmitting crucial survival information across generations, thereby playing a key role in the resilience and adaptability of human communities in the face of natural disasters. Lessons from the past, environmental and social insights. Understanding the events of the Younger Dryas period and their mythological interpretations provides valuable insights into the environmental challenges and societal responses of our ancestors. It suggests we can learn important lessons from these ancient tales, highlighting the importance of resilience and adaptability in the face of environmental changes. These stories can inform current environmental strategies and social policies, providing historical precedents for dealing with similar challenges in the contemporary world. The continuing relevance of ancient myths. Why do these ancient stories continue to captivate and inspire? Myths, with their deep roots in real events and their rich layers of meaning, still have much to teach us about human nature, resilience, and the power of narrative to shape our understanding of the world. As we reflect on the enduring nature of these tales, they resonate not just as historical or cultural curiosities, but as fundamental expressions of human concerns and values, relevant to both past and present contexts. Conclusion: bridging myths and science. In concluding, this exploration reaffirms the value of bridging myths and science as a means of gaining a fuller understanding of our past and its impact on our present and future. It emphasizes the interdisciplinary approach as crucial for unraveling the complex tapestry of human history, where narrative and evidence are interwoven. The journey through myths and scientific discoveries not only enriches our knowledge, but also deepens our respect for the ingenuity and resilience of our ancestors, who turned cataclysm into narrative and despair into hope. This comprehensive exploration invites readers to re-evaluate ancient myths in light of contemporary scientific insights, providing a compelling narrative that links our past, present and future in an intricate mosaic of human experience and natural history. The blend of mythological tales with scientific evidence not only challenges our perceptions of prehistory, but also illuminates the enduring strength and adaptability of human cultures faced with Earth's formidable forces. By delving into these ancient stories through a scientific lens, we not only honor the wisdom of our ancestors, but also equip ourselves with a deeper understanding of our world and the forces that have shaped it. This investigation into the legends of the last ice age underscores the importance of interdisciplinary research in uncovering the truths of our origins and enriches our collective heritage as inhabitants of this dynamic planet.